to get my back blown out in peace. You think I got time to talk about a divorce that's a year old?
What happens when a heated family confrontation goes public, and both sides refuse to back down? When Aaron's ex delivers a loud and pointed warning to Teyana, things go from bad to worse in a public showdown that no one saw coming. This isn't just a typical celebrity drama, it's a highly emotional, raw exchange between two strong women, each fighting for control over their relationship with Aaron. The warning came as a shock to Teyana, who now finds herself in the middle of a battle she never asked for. And the internet is on fire with opinions, outrage, and confusion. What is the true motivation behind Aaron's ex's words? And how will this alter the dynamics between Aaron, Teyana, and his ex moving forward? The tension is palpable, and the stakes are higher than ever as the public watches on, eagerly awaiting the next move. Stick with us as we break down the shocking confrontation, analyze the emotions at play, and dive deep into the ripple effect this has created within their family. It all began when Aaron's ex unexpectedly confronted Teyana in a very public setting. What was supposed to be a simple interaction quickly turned into an explosive showdown that no one anticipated. In a heated exchange, Aaron's ex walked up to Teyana and loudly warned her to stay out of her business, making it clear that she was not welcome in the drama surrounding Aaron. The confrontation was full of raw emotion, and it didn't take long before the intensity escalated to an all-out verbal battle. The two women exchanged heated words, each accusing the other of interfering in their lives. What began as a mild disagreement quickly grew into something far more serious, with emotions running high and the stakes increasing by the second. It was clear that Aaron's ex had been holding on to years of pent-up frustration, and she wasn't about to let Teyana off easy. The most shocking moment came when Aaron's ex issued a very public warning to Teyana, telling her, "You have no place here. Stay out of this, or you'll regret it." The words hung in the air, and the tension in the room was palpable. Onlookers were stunned as the verbal sparring continued, with cameras capturing every moment. The video quickly made its rounds on social media, and the public was left in shock. Fans were divided on who was in the right, but one thing was certain: the situation had spiraled completely out of control. The question now is, what led to this intense confrontation, and what does it mean for Teyana and Aaron's future? Aaron's ex made it clear that her warning to Teyana wasn't just a casual remark. It was a loud, deliberate statement designed to remind Teyana of her place in the situation. "Stay out of it, or you'll regret it," she said, making her feelings about Teyana's involvement in Aaron's life loud and clear. This was more than just a warning. It was a direct challenge that was meant to put Teyana on notice. But why did Aaron's ex feel the need to speak out so loudly, and why now? The motivations behind the warning are complex. On one hand, Aaron's ex may feel threatened by Teyana's presence in Aaron's life, especially if there's any lingering emotional attachment or unresolved tension between her and Aaron. On the other hand, she could be genuinely trying to protect her family dynamic, feeling that Teyana is overstepping her boundaries and disrupting things that should be kept private. Whatever the reason, it's clear that this was more than just a personal issue between two women. It's a full-scale battle over who gets to define the future of Aaron's family. The intensity of the warning sent ripples through social media, with fans quickly taking sides. Some supported Aaron's ex, agreeing that Teyana should keep her distance, while others sided with Teyana, accusing Aaron's ex of trying to control the narrative. Teyana, of course, wasn't backing down. Her response was as fiery as ever, calling out Aaron's ex for what she perceived as an attempt to undermine her relationship with Aaron. But what did Teyana think of the warning, and how would she react in the face of such an emotional attack? Teyana, known for her fierce independence and confidence, wasn't about to take the warning from Aaron's ex lightly. The confrontation rattled her, but instead of retreating, she stood her ground, responding with a mixture of frustration and defiance. "I'm not afraid of her," Teyana said in response to the public warning. Her words were calm, but the emotion behind them was unmistakable. This wasn't just about defending her relationship with Aaron. It was about asserting her place in the family dynamic. However, while Teyana's response was strong, it also showed the emotional toll that this public drama was taking on her. Standing firm in the face of such a confrontation took strength, but it also revealed the hurt she was feeling. Teyana was clearly upset by the way things had escalated, and the emotional strain was evident in her words. Despite her outward confidence, she was still dealing with the fallout of being dragged into a very personal and painful family conflict that had gone far beyond what she ever expected. So, why did Aaron's ex feel the need to make such a dramatic public confrontation? While the reasons are multifaceted, it's clear that Aaron's ex was trying to reassert control over her relationship with Aaron. The confrontation and the warning were calculated moves. She wasn't just defending her place in his life, she was making it clear that Teyana was an unwelcome presence. It's possible that she felt threatened by Teyana's relationship with Aaron, especially if there are unresolved feelings or a sense of jealousy that has been simmering for some time. On the flip side, Aaron's ex might feel that her family dynamic with Aaron has been disrupted by Teyana, and she's trying to restore order to that situation. It could also be that her words came from a place of frustration, where she feels her role as Aaron's ex is being overshadowed by Teyana's involvement in their lives. Whatever her reasons, Aaron's ex is clearly not ready to let go of her influence in Aaron's life, and this warning was an attempt to remind Teyana of that. Fans are left wondering whether Aaron's ex is acting out of protective instincts or personal insecurity. Is this a calculated move to manipulate the situation, or is it a desperate attempt to regain control of her emotional connection with Aaron? Fans and critics alike are debating whether she's overstepping her boundaries or simply doing what she feels is necessary to protect her family. As the public fallout continues to unfold, it's clear that the emotional impact of the public showdown is far-reaching. For Aman, the situation has become increasingly difficult. The constant tension between his ex and Teyana is affecting not only his public image but also his relationship with both women. Fans are questioning whether Aman will continue to allow the drama to play out in public, or whether he will take steps to resolve the situation privately. Can he mend things between his ex and Teyana, or is he simply watching as the emotional strain deepens? For Teyana, the emotional toll of being pulled into this public drama is increasingly evident. While she may present herself as confident and strong, there is no denying that the situation is taking a heavy emotional toll on her. Her relationship with Aaron, which was once private and personal, is now part of a public spectacle for everyone to scrutinize. The pressure to maintain composure while dealing with such personal issues in the public eye is beginning to show. Teyana has always been known for her strength and determination, but the weight of the situation is becoming harder to carry. She finds herself constantly navigating her emotions, trying to remain true to herself, all while facing the fallout from the public confrontation. The emotional strain of constantly being in the spotlight, defending her position, and dealing with the mixed reactions from fans and media is exhausting. The situation is forcing her to reevaluate her choices and decide whether she can continue to stand her ground, or if the emotional burden will eventually cause her to reconsider her position. The longer this drama plays out, the harder it becomes to keep up the facade of unshakable confidence, and Teyana is left grappling with the reality of her emotional limits. As expected, the internet exploded with reactions to the unfolding drama. Fans quickly flooded social media with their opinions, and the situation became a battleground of divided loyalties. Supporters of Teyana are standing by her, arguing that she has every right to defend her relationship and protect her boundaries. They emphasize her strength and assertiveness in a difficult situation, believing that she's justified in calling out what she perceives as unfair treatment. Teyana is just standing up for herself, one fan commented, emphasizing her right to defend her dignity in the face of public scrutiny. On the other side, there are those who are sympathetic to Aaron's ex, feeling that Teyana is overstepping by becoming involved in issues that should remain between Aaron and his ex. These fans believe that Teyana should step back and allow Aaron's past relationship to be respected without becoming a part of it. They argue that Teyana's involvement in the situation only complicates things and creates unnecessary tension. The drama has divided fans into two distinct camps: those who believe Teyana is rightfully standing her ground, and those who feel that Aaron's ex is trying to control the situation unnecessarily. This division has only deepened the emotional stakes for everyone involved, with no clear resolution in sight. Fans continue to debate, with each side fiercely defending their stance, adding to the growing tension and uncertainty surrounding Teyana and Aaron's future. While some fans are backing Teyana's decision to stand her ground, others are questioning her approach. Could she have handled the situation more privately? Is she allowing the drama to continue by engaging with Aaron's ex in the first place? On the flip side, Aaron's ex has received mixed reactions. Some are defending her as a mother trying to protect her family, while others feel she's unnecessarily inserting herself into a situation that should involve Aaron and Teyana. The speculation is growing, with fans eagerly trying to figure out how this family drama will evolve. Will there be a resolution, or is this just the beginning of a long battle for control over Aaron's life? The turning point in this drama comes when Teyana posts a definitive message on social media, declaring, "I will not let anyone control my future or my happiness." Her powerful statement marks a crucial moment in the story, signaling that she will no longer be passive in the face of this conflict. Teyana has decided to take full control of her narrative, and the emotional weight of her words resonates deeply with fans. Aaron's ex, for her part, is left speechless, and her efforts to assert dominance in this situation seem to have backfired. The message is clear: Teyana is no longer willing to be a pawn in someone else's drama, and her determination to stand firm only strengthens her position. Fans are now waiting to see how Aaron will respond, and whether his ex will continue to escalate the situation, or if this is the moment when everyone finally begins to back off. The cliffhanger leaves viewers hanging as the drama intensifies. Can Teyana and Aaron's ex find common ground, or has this public confrontation shattered their relationship for good? Will Aaron take a stand, or will he remain caught in the crossfire of this family feud? As emotions continue to rise, fans are left eagerly awaiting the next twist in this ongoing saga. What do you think about Aaron's ex's warning to Teyana? Was she right to step in, or did she cross the line? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. If you want to stay updated on all the latest developments in this dramatic saga, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to our channel, and hit the notification bell. We'll keep you informed as the story continues to unfold.